Hi everybody, my name is Martin Hill and this is my Premier League preview show. Today we're going to have a look at tomorrow's games first. First one on the card is Villa at home to Cardiff. Well, you know, Villa are doing alright there. They've been a little bit unlucky this year in a few games. I know Cardiff won last week, but I thought Swansea were the classier team in that game, and you know, Cardiff rode the luck a little bit at times. And I think if Swansea hadn't been so arrogant early on and maybe finished the odd chance, it could have been a different result there. So I'm going to go for a 2-0 win to Aston Villa in this game. On the second one on the card is Chelsea at home to West Brom. Well, Chelsea playing okay at the moment. You know, they did well in midweek. I know they lost to Newcastle, but again, it was a bit similar to the Swansea game. If Chelsea could have nicked a goal at Newcastle early on, they could have actually absolutely hammered Newcastle, who were not very good in the first half, but you know, it turned the other way. But I think Chelsea have no problem with West Brom at home. We were a decent team. I think it's going to be 3-1 to Chelsea this one. Next one on the card is Palace at home to Everton. Well, I thought Everton were awful last week against Tottenham. Couldn't pass the ball, couldn't control the ball. Worst I've seen Everton in a lot of games. Palace, not doing great at the moment. I can see this being a 1-0 away victory for Everton. Liverpool at home to Fulham. I think Fulham are, you know, not a bad team. We got hammered last week, but you know, away from home, not very good at all. And Liverpool, they seem to be scoring now. Suarez is on song. I think it's going to be 3-1 to Liverpool in this game. The next one on the card is Southampton at home to Hull. Well, Southampton playing beautifully at the moment, you know. Unbeaten in what, 5, 6, 7 games now. I think they're going to win this game quite comfortably. I think it's going to be 2-0 to Southampton against Hull. Norwich at home to West Ham. Not the greatest game of the weekend. Not two of my favourite teams in the Premiership. I can see this being a 1-1 draw. And then we move on to the Sunday. Tottenham at home to Newcastle. I think it's going to be an easy day for Tottenham here. I know Newcastle had a good win against Chelsea last week, but I think it was a little bit of a fluke if you ask me. I think it's going to be 3-0 to Tottenham. Sunderland at home to Man City. Only one way this one. You know, Sunderland are still for me all over the place. I mean, what Catamol was doing last week, lunging in, getting sent off. I mean, how the hell that's going to help any teammates, I don't know. When you're struggling at the bottom, you need to be pulling together, not doing stupid lunges. How he carries on in a Sunderland shirt, I don't know. And I think City are going to win this game easy. I think it's going to be 2-0 minimum. Next one on the card is Man United at home to Arsenal. Big game of the weekend. Arsenal are playing well, you know. I think they might nick a win here. I think it's going to be possibly 2-1 to Arsenal in this game. And the last one over the weekend is Swansea at home to Stoke. Well, Swansea are doing okay for me. I know they lost last weekend at Cardiff, but they didn't play bad in the first half. I think it's going to be a 2-1 win to Swansea in this game. Have a great weekend, folks. Enjoy your football. Hope you win some money. And I'll say goodbye for now.